Hello guys, today's lesson I'd like to teach you how to use a pair of compasses and a ruler to bisect an angle and also bisect an interval. Alright, so this is the skills that you need to be able to do using pen and paper, alright, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first step is draw an angle, right? You can just sketch an angle, it doesn't matter what is the size of the angle here. So just do an angle, 1, 2. So I'll have an angle here. Once you finish the angle there, then what you can do is on labels, right? Label the angle as like A, B, and C. So angle B is AC. Now, how do we bisect this angle? So what you need to do is you are going to construct an arc using a pair of compasses, of course, right? And then using point A as the center. Alright, so using that point as the center, and then you're going to construct an arc through that center. You can use any radius, just make sure that radius is less than the size of an AB or AC. So you're going to construct an arc, like a bigger arc. Alright, then from here, obviously my diagram is not a perfect diagram. If you're using a pair of compasses, then you will get a better diagram. Then from here, you can see we've got two intersection points. One point is on the arm AB, and the other point is on the arm of AC. Then what you need to do is to construct another two arc using the new point. So let's call this is point X and point Y, right? And you're going to use these new points to construct another two arc. You can keep the same radius like you previously did, or you can change the radius slightly. Doesn't matter again. So imagine, I change the radius slightly. This is the arc I created using the center X. And then this is the arc I get using the center Y. Alright, again, sorry about the diagram. It doesn't look like a circle. Alright, but that gives you some idea. Alright, now you can see there's a point of intersection between the two arcs here. And that point is so important. Once you obtain that point, all you need to do is simply use your ruler and connect the point with the vertex. Then you can see that you have bisected the angle. So these two angles must be equal to each other. So this is the method, alright, to bisect an angle. Now, of course, I don't have a piece, a pair of compasses, so I really can't show you, alright. But I'm going to try using the iPad app to see if I can show you this. Okay, alright. I'm not really sure if that's that's gonna work, but we're gonna try. All right. So we're gonna start with AB, and we have a point C. So from here, I am going to create an arc. So how about I just select a circular sector from this point and create an arc. How about from here? Good. That's the arc I want. All right. Perfect. Now from this, you can see that by drawing an arc like this, you have created another two intersection points. And let's just call this point here F and point here G. Now, once you finish that, you are going to using point F and point G as the center and to create another two arcs. All right, two arcs. So I'm using point F as the center. I'm going to create another arc. And let's see if that works. Yep, good. And then I'm going to use point G as the center and create another arc. All right, another arc. But make sure that the radius must be equal to each other. So let's see. Oh, oops. So that's not right. Okay, I'm going to try one more time and see if that works. Still pretty hard to do it this way. Yep. Not very good because the radius is not equal to each other. Now remember, you need to make sure the radius are equal to each other to have a perfect diagram, okay? So how about I use the points here that looks a bit equal to the radius? Not really. Let's see if I can move that point. Oh yes, I can move the point a bit. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, that's nice. All right, now I just want everyone to accept that's the same radius. Now you can see there's a point of intersection, and then that point is the point L. So once you finish that, you can connect the point A with point L, and then you can form another line, and that line is a is a line that bisects the angle. All right, it'll be much easier if you can do it on a piece of paper using compass and ruler. All right, okay, so this is the first one. All right, the second one I'd like to show you is how do we bisect a line, okay? How do we bisect a line, an interval or a line? All right, let's put this way here. All right, so how do we bisect a line? So say, for example, if we have a line here, let me just write this one down, bisect an angle and an interval. How do we bisect an interval? All right, so we have an interval, like a line or an interval, with a starting point and a finishing point here. All right, so what do we do? How do we bisect an interval? All right, once you have that, then the next step is really simple. All you need to do now is to use point A and point B as the center, and you're going to draw arc again. All right, like what you did before. This time you need to make sure that the radius of the arc is going to be the same. So starting from point A, and here's the arc you can have, right? So let's just say, for example, that's the arc. And then starting from point B, using the same radius, and that's the arc you get. Once you have that, as you can see, that these two arcs create two intersection points. And then when you finish that, all you need to do is connect these two intersection points using a ruler. And then you can see you have successfully bisect this interval. But not only bisect an interval, you also made a 90-degree angle here. So we call that a perpendicular bisector. And that's the way to do it. So simply just use your point A and B at the end point and the finishing point and the starting point as the center of the arc, and you draw two arcs, or you draw two circles, and then the intersection point between the two arcs, you connect them together, and that line becomes the perpendicular bisector of the interval AB. All right, so let me show you using geometry apps here to see if that works. All right, so let me remove all of those. All right, this is all gone. All right, let's see if that works here. All right, so A and B. Here's the line. Okay, let's make this maybe horizontal. All right, now I'm going to draw arcs. All right, with the same radius. So using point A, I'm going to draw an arc like this. Oops. Let's just do a bit longer. Point A, using that. That is the arc I have here. What happened? Come on. Point A, point C, and arc. Good. All right, and then I'm going to use point B, and I hope I can just, draw up a nice one. And then, oh, no. That's crazy. Alright, it would be much easier if I just use pen and paper to show you. But anyway, new technology now. Okay, alright, that looks crazy. Don't know why it's not working here. Alright, I'm just going to try one more time and see if that's working. And finally. Alright, but as you can see right now, you can't really see any intersection points from here because the diagram is a bit too big. Alright, okay, so we're going to start one more time. Okay, sorry guys. Start one more time. Alright, how about I'm just going to make this maybe larger so everyone can see it. Okay, so I have an interval, and I am going to draw an arc from point A. So just draw arc from point A with this amount of radius. So around about here. Oh, please. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'm just going to draw a circle. Yeah. Oh, that saves a lot of time, alright? Draw another circle with just the same radius. Will definitely help me to do the questions here. So I'm just going to make sure the radius is is equal to each other. Okay, now that looks slightly larger, so I'm just going to adjust that a bit. Alright, okay, so as you can see now, you've got two intersection points E and F. After you finish that, alright, all you have to do is connect E and F together, then you will see a 90-degree angle, and also that line EF bisect an interval AB. Okay, so yes, make sure you try to use your mathematical equipment, a pair of compasses and a ruler to do some sketch and see if you can obtain a perpendicular bisector, or if you can bisect an angle successfully. All right, that's the end of the lesson. Really sorry about I need to learn this one a bit better before I show you guys. All right.